Mastertech EXPO in Mesa, Arizona. Man, we can't tell you how excited we are to be here. As you can see, we're standing in the main hall, and on today's 12 Volt Insider, we're gonna break it down for you guys. You guys should be here, but you're missing out on an incredible experience. We're gonna show you tidbits that you need to know you're missing out on, from the training rooms to the activities to the show floor, both inside and out. And let's not forget the amazing competitions in both the build-off as well as the Clean Wire Club. Listen, there's a lot to unpack here, guys. We're gonna show you, we're gonna talk to some people. Here we are, Mastertech EXPO 2024.
You know, some of the challenges are the multiple classes. It's very diverse, and I think that diversity is very cool, but we also have to have 9 classes running consecutive, so that's pretty difficult. But I think we've done a fantastic job, and I think the attendee experience is better because of it. Yeah, it really is an experience. It's a camaraderie, it's a family kind of feeling here, because we're all here for the same goal, is to go to that next level, and for us to give back to that next generation of techs and audio guys, enthusiasts, dealers, and manufacturers as well. So we love that part of it, and it just has a really cool vibe when you come here. You know, this kind of was inspired from our original training classes when we're doing it on a smaller scale. We get guys come in, we listen to what they have to say, you know, and that's a really personal experience. And this is really a way for everybody can have the same experience at the same time, and for, again, people to give back and see that next generation come together is super important for us. Yeah, we're super grateful to have some of the best talent on the planet attend, and they see the value in it, and they see how important that is for them to share their knowledge and share their expertise. The manufacturers do the same, and the presenters. We have over 40 presenters from all over the world right here at Mastertech, sharing their knowledge, sharing their tricks and mistakes even, and what not to do, what to do, and I think that's pretty special in itself. Yeah, so like I said, there's 9 courses. There's an audio section, kind of a beginner audio section, and then a really elaborate, high fidelity, you know, for just the audio guys. Then you kind of move into the tech side of it, where you're learning some of the basic stuff, and then more advanced. Fabrication, same thing. If you're just getting into it, or you want to go into that category, we have that, and then the advanced guys. And then we have this whole new digital world that I think is growing really fast on 3D printing and laser cutting. Again, if you don't have it, we're going to teach you. And then if you do have it, we're going to teach you how to go that next level. And then last, the upholstery guys. We don't want to forget our upholstery friends. And that kind of encompasses all, I think, the most popular topics and categories in our industry right now. The build-off stage is absolutely one of my favorites. 2 teams going head-to-head like Hell's Kitchen on the stage, but it's fabrication, and if you see, they're pitted against each other. Up top is a high-definition LED screen that's 40 foot wide, and it zooms in on every detail with 2 MCs walking you through the whole process. They have 3.5 hours to complete their task. And then outside, right through these doors here, is the clean wire competition. 4 teams doing kind of the same thing, but for wiring. And they have to wire up an amp rack, among other things going on in the show. But those are the 2 major ones that I personally am just thrilled to see what's gonna happen. Okay, so did I mention we have some world-class presenters? Well, Chip is actually a presenter this year, teaching a legitimate design and drawing class. And so instead of him just being interviewed this year, you get an actual booklet that he's going to sign, and you get to draw with Chip, and he's going to teach you ideation, stuff that he learned in the Pasadena Design School and what's inspired him, and he's going to share that with everybody. Plus, this is a memorabilia item that you're going to definitely want to have him sign and take away. Only here at the show you can get that. Yeah, I think that it's great to recognize some of the high achievements that guys have done over the past year, and also, you know, some of the things that are going to be recognized as up-and-comers. Last night we just did that for the first time. It was just amazing to see some of these guys and how emotional they got when they received this award, because I know the hard work they put in, and that was really special. We also have them for the manufacturers, because we want to award the top manufacturer you know, efforts as far as demo vehicles and trainings, and also even their best booth experience, which a lot of them have gone above and beyond. If you look around our show, the booth experience is top notch. Every year we're just going to keep reinventing, and we always want to switch it up with a new element and just kind of theme for the year. So don't be surprised to see some new things happen next year. It's always going to be different. It's always going to be changing, and we just keep getting better and better and refining this show. So we're super excited for our 2025 season. Hey guys, this is Bryan Schmitt here from Mastertech EXPO. Wish you could be here. I hope to see you next time. You're missing out for sure.
Hi, Jody from 5Axis here. Just want to bring everybody up to speed with what we do and how we do it. We're a display company. We do a lot of custom graphics. Obviously, we do custom audio boards. We do RGB lighting. We do graphical work up top. We also do all the different custom amp mounts. So for all your store needs, we do front counters, we do home audio sections, we do lighting, everything that you're looking for, give us a call. Again, it's 5Axis, 414-326-7162.
You know, shows like this are actually a very integral part of this industry. We used to have SEMA and CES, which are still out there, but the car audio market itself has always been in need of something more specific. This is definitely a place where technicians, shop owners, everybody can come and they can learn about the latest and greatest technology, not only in the newest products that are coming out, but in the ways and means of being able to get the products into the vehicles as the OEMs start becoming more and more challenging in the way that they're getting vehicles in. Brian and Michelle and Gary and the rest of the group at this show has done a phenomenal job of creating an educational content that's probably more expansive and more detailed than any other event out there. And it gives the installers, the shop owners, the retailers as a whole, more of a hands-on grasp of being able to have a better understanding, leaving here with more information that they can actually go out there with, practice back at the shops, and be able to offer a better service to their customers, ultimately giving their customers better service, better products, and better results, ultimately better music. So, one of the things, ARC Audio, we've had a long relationship with Chip, and we wanted to bring something different. And Brian had said, he goes, this was awesome. What can we do to step it up? So, one of the things that a lot of people don't know Chip about is his passion and drive towards education and educating. And last year when he was here, one of the things that he saw is he himself saw some new things he had never seen before. It gave him a different picture. But there's still that fundamental of how to get imagination and ideas onto paper and into reality. And people see him do it on all the shows. People see him do it on paper all the time. And, he actually enjoys a lot, not only building, but he enjoys giving back. So one of the things that him and I had talked about was, well, what if he became a teacher versus just coming up and being a presenter or a spokesperson, basically. And so what we've done this year is we're doing a course about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes long, where at the dinner the other night, we gave people a drawing of a door panel and said, draw a rendering that you think would fit a design of your style that you would think would look cool in an old Porsche 9 Series. And so I'm isolating it down to the top 20, and then Chip's going to go in and pick out the number one best one that he likes, and we're going to bring that person up for a customer of the day. Now that customer of the day, we're going to take his inspiration from that drawing, and we're going to literally engineer, design, and draw out a Foose edition Porsche, as well as also design the interior based around the concept of what that winner does.
Well, I came in last year and we brought one of my builds. We brought Ken Reister's Impression, and the Impression was built, I think 15 years ago, 16 years ago, maybe more, and technology has grown in leaps and bounds since that car was finished. But what's amazing is this show is sharing that technology, information, and the skill set with anybody that wants to attend this show. The interiors that are being done today are far beyond what was being done and the capabilities that we had back then. So I was really blown away by the show and how the show is helping anybody that wants to learn. Well, he asked me if I was interested in coming in and maybe teaching. So we thought originally it was going to be a smaller classroom, and there would be some students in there, and I would be showing them how they could possibly communicate their ideas with somebody easily. And that's what we're trying to do here this year is we're going to bring one student up on stage. Everybody's going to be sitting out in the audience. We're going to have a camera on it, and we're going to show what I'm teaching to this other student. And hopefully people can pick up on that. And my goal is to show people how they can easily communicate a few ideas just by possibly, you know, it's going to take some exercise, but I'm going to show how eye and hand coordination can be improved so that you can get the idea down on paper to somebody that's going to actually build it or put it in a computer or draw it the way you want it drawn. But the communication is the step that needs to be done in order to build your dream. Well, hopefully they were mind blown, but you know, this is what I do every day, so I'm used to it. And it was enjoyable to work with Justin Cush because this is something that he's passionate about. If you're not passionate about it, then why even spend the time doing it? But Justin is, and he's got some talent, and I can't wait to see what he does with what he just learned today. If you were to ask me if I had any message, it's going to be to follow your heart and your dreams. Don't be doing this for money. Do it because you've got the passion, and the money will follow. If I'm going to give advice to somebody, it's going to be the same thing that I just said. You know, don't do this for the money. Well, the other bit of advice that I've got to add to that is do your absolute best. Whether you're losing money or breaking even, whatever it is, this is what's going to build your reputation. So you want to have the best reputation you can have out there. Do it, and like I said, the money will follow. You've got to be able to, you know, do what you can say you can do. And I can't tell you how many times I did projects for nearly free or almost nothing, but I wanted the chance to be able to do them. Somebody's going to pay you to build their dream. They're going to give you the money to get the products that you need so you can actually build something. Don't worry about making the money hourly right now. Once you build that reputation, the people will come and they will pay you. Because let's face it, what we're doing is 100% unnecessary. But the greatest thing about it is it's 100% passion driven. People will reach into their wallet and pay you to build their dream.
Hey guys, Ricky Lima here from Sirus XM. I had a chance to speak to some dealers and ask them what they love about selling Sirus XM. Here's what they had to say.
Coast-to-coast coverage.
I love Sirus XM for commercial-free music.
It's a great add-on sale and a profit opportunity.
We love selling Sirius XM because you can listen to the same channel coast to coast.
Profitability and ease of installation. It's a no-brainer.
We love selling Sirius XM for its ease of installation, great profitability, and reliability.
People love it.
I've been doing trainings for dealers, as you know, for many, many years. And there are instances when you do trainings where people may not really care what you say. They just want to be able to say, hey, we offered a training. But when Bryan created Mastertech EXPO, he really made sure that from the very first step, every class was world class and every class was relevant and had quality content. And so it wasn't like other instances that I've experienced where, you know, you may write the article, you may not write the article, but you don't know what it says. You know, it's not the Huffington Post of car audio. This is actually high value content and great quality control. So I've been really glad to be a part of this. The first time I was here was last year. This year I got to take part a lot in crafting the sales track, which is a first for this year. And also we took the technical track and split it, so now we have Tech Boot Camp. And with Tech Boot Camp, we're doing OE integration, which, as you know, is my specialty. I did my first class on that earlier, went great. So in just a few minutes, I'll be doing the first system design for salespeople class. I have high hopes for that one too. How do you talk about the value that you get here? Part of it is you don't have to wonder whether a class is going to be held by a good presenter with experience or not. You can be confident that every class has a high value presenter handling it. Secondly, you can be confident that the organizers took part in vetting the content to make sure it was going to be valuable. After that, there is a lot of hands-on here. There's a lot of in-depth demonstration. It's not just a bunch of slide decks. So a lot of professionals in our category say they learn by doing. They say they learn visually. okay, well, this is a place where you really get the opportunity to do that. So we really wanted to have both an indoor presence and an outdoor presence this year. As you know, we have an Audison demo car outside, we have a Hertz demo car outside, we have our marine and our motorcycle stuff outside. Here, it's sort of an Audison AF Forza clinic. We have 2 simulators where dealers can practice tuning a virtual car. They can practice correcting a virtual car's electrical signal. We have all of our amplifiers on display. We have a big screen where we can do multiple presentations to different people at the same time. So really, we want people to have a chance to get their hands on the software and get familiar with it, because as of last year, our old DSP amps are now replaced completely by this line, which is now 10 SKUs of DSP amps and DSP companions, and then there's peripherals on top of that. I actually, as part of the sales track, I've worked closely with other presenters on what their presentation was going to be like. They've rehearsed it. They know how long it's going to be. I have to say, it's a pleasure to work with people that take this really seriously as professionals, because I've worked with other presenters that just come in at the last moment and cowboy it, and you might get value, you might not, but it'd be a lot better if you were ready. And everybody I've worked with here is ready to go.
This is Rockford Fosgate's backyard in Arizona. So we're really happy to be recontributing back into the car audio industry and being here at Mastertech EXPO. Rockford Fosgate has 2 booths, one indoor and one outdoor. One indoor where we can talk product specific, and one outdoor where we can get really loud. So we have a special engraver, Hank, who is live doing engraving on Punch 1000 amplifiers. He's doing full custom artwork on the amplifiers, and we're gonna be giving them away at the end of the show. Well, Rockford Fosgate has a lot of purpose-built audio, and you can see that inside with our Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator audio kits. We also have full overhead audio on Polaris Ranger systems. It's a lot to see, and it's a lot to experience. Well, if you're not investing in Mastertech EXPO, you're not investing in yourself. And that's a big difference with Mastertech EXPO, is you want to elevate your skill set to the next level. Well, I've known Bryan for years. We used to work together in RTTI. He's a good friend, and he has done an amazing job with building this Mastertech EXPO for the community. He raises all the boats in the ocean with this event. It's a great opportunity and a great time to spend with everyone here.
CE Outlook is dedicated to keeping the car audio and electronics industry informed of the latest issues, trends, and product releases. New feature stories posted daily. Visit ceoutlook.com for the latest industry news.
Well, we've brought a lot of different stuff to Mastertech this year. We've actually got 2 booths available here for dealers to visit with. First is our indoor booth, which contains 2 different cars. One, our brand new Tesla Model Y, full audio system and radar detector. And we've also got our brand new 992 911 as well, radar and audio outfit in there. But above and beyond that and the products that you see inside, outside we've got a whole other tent dedicated to even more demo vehicles, more products, and training that's happening in real time this week. We've actually got 2 different sessions happening. One, diagnosing OEM audio systems and creating a better listening experience for the customers, and a dedicated training session on 3D printing and fabricating flex mounts for the Helix Compose lineup of speakers. Mastertech draws some of the best fabricators from some of the best shops across North America. The number of people that come to this event and the caliber of those guys is unmatched anywhere else, and that's why Mastertech is such an important aspect of MSC's marketing over the course of the year. It gives us an opportunity to meet with the best of the best, spend time with them, and show off what we can do to help them improve their businesses and deliver better experiences for customers. Every time we come to Mastertech, we get to meet some of our best clients, both old, new, and upcoming. It's always a great experience for us to show off new wares and new features and new capabilities in a way that's focused around training. That's always been a big aspect for MSC, is giving dealers the tools they need and the knowledge required to really be successful in today's market, and there's no better place than Mastertech to do that.
Mark your calendar. CMA Expo is returning in 2024 to the Toronto Congress Centre on April 5th, 6th, and 7th. A huge thank you to all the Canadian dealers who attended and made the inaugural event such an amazing success. You spoke and we listened. Thanks to your feedback, we've implemented some important changes to enhance your experience even further. Confirmed exhibitors for the 2024 CMA Expo are Alpine, Automobility, Importel, Trends Electronics, Gemsen Distribution, JBC Kenwood, Sony, Pioneer, Dix Performance, Sirus XM, Ericsson Consumer, Metra, Stinger, Fortin. Save money and take advantage of the early bird registration. But hurry, early bird ends Monday, January 29th. For more information and the latest updates, follow us on social or visit cmaexpo.ca.
Sony's very, very into supporting our retailers at every level too. So on the business side, the owners and managers, sales side for sure, and then with the technicians. And this show really kind of caters to the technicians and the fab guys that are in the back of the house in the store. So it's an awesome show for us to be at, to really kind of show our love to the back of the side. Yeah. Our message really never changes on this. We always want to make life easier on the technician, right? And we always want to make the technology applicable to what they're trying to accomplish in the vehicle. No exception with any of our products that we have here at the show. Our Mobile ES series is on display in our booth, of course, and we're going to have a training talking about our new head units that offer a lot of cool functionality, as well as the Mobile ES series is in that. Sure thing, that's great. So we've got our Lexus here, one of our demo cars that's on our team. We have a couple other cars here as well. Jared Bali has his Toyota Tacoma that's out here for good demos. We're going to give our training, that's on Wednesday. And then our booth, of course, has our team members in it. All of our products are on display, so you can kind of pick them up, touch them, feel them, and kind of learn more about them with our team members. I want to make sure that they know that Sony supports them and their job and their role as an auto accessory provider for a customer, right? So as they're thinking about the applications they're going to put into a vehicle for the customer, we want them to think of Sony as that partner that's walking right beside them. So listen, we love the Mastertech EXPO experience. Bryan Schmitt does a great job putting this show on. We love the category that's out here, the guys, the technicians that are out here. Very high level techs attend this show, and mad props to the whole crew that puts on this event. We have a blast out here. We always interact at a really high level with all of our retailers and through all this experience. So big shout out to Mastertech.
This is where professionals come to excel. This is why we must be here. If you're not here, you're missing out. Look around, all these vendors from all different aspects, 12 volts to upholstery to 3D printing to, come see us. Come see what we have to offer you to elevate your skills and what you do in your neighborhood. We have 3 demo cars. We also have our booth. Obviously, we're doing some 3D printing technology that we're showing you. We're going to have some file sharing programs available for you. And the demo side, first and foremost, we have the Todd Ramsey's AMG here, that the tribute build, which most of us are very proud of. Come check it out. Then we have, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, the first in the aftermarket world, 7.1.4 True Atmos demo car here, that BMW X3 to my right. And then right behind me, we have our first Glenn Moscone demo vehicle. You could see this, it is a crazy build. Come check it out. It's gonna put a smile on your face. It's gonna remind you why we got into this business. So come check it out, guys. Don't miss this opportunity. This happens once a year, so make time. We don't have time, but make time. What can I say about Bryan? He's the best. It's about giving back. That has always been his motto, right? How we elevate as an industry. And he's the pinnacle of us. All of us are here because of him. He's putting this amazing event together to elevate everybody, all our manufacturers, we all here. Bryan, he's a true leader, true innovator, and most of all, he's a friend. So come support him.
And there you have it, a quick glimpse into the 2024 Mastertech EXPO. If you haven't noticed by now, this is an extremely unique event built around technicians and installers with all the effort put forth by Bryan Schmitt and his team. A quick shout out to the entire Mastertech EXPO for having us here, and of course to all the trainers and the vendors that support this event. Listen, if you want more information, make sure you head over to mastertechexpo.com. Make sure you're dialed in for next year's event, because I am sure it can only get bigger and better. That's it for Mastertech and Mesa, Arizona. This is Ben Wu from CMA Networks. Thank you for watching this 12 Volt Insider. We'll see you at the next one.
There's never been a better time to have Sirius XM with over 150 channels in your vehicle. Your Platinum Plan offer includes more than ever before to enjoy online, on your phone, or at home. Create your own ad-free personalized stations powered by Pandora. Hear ad-free extra channels and enjoy favorite shows with Sirius XM video on demand. What you love is on now.